bumping against the others. I reach down and fish around for it. I pick it up and flip it open. "Hello?" I say.
"Hello,"
says a chipper young female voice.
"Can I speak to Will Bear?"
I roll down the window and toss the phone out. In the side mirror, I see it hit the surface of the interstate and bust apart, shards of plastic and metal bouncing like marbles. Leandro looks over his shoulder wistfully.
"Dude," he says, "why did you do that?"
"Nobody's supposed to call me on that phone," I tell him. He blows on the lit end of the joint, but it has gone out.
"Such a waste," he says. "You could have given it to me. I don't got a phone."
The second time it happens, I get a little prickle of concern. I have 9 phones in that bucket, and they're all supposed to be anonymous. I guess I'm looking at some sort of breach, but it could be a robocall. Nothing is safe from those. I dip my hand in the bucket and root around for the little vibrating rattlesnake egg, and I snatch it up. "Hello," I say, and dang if it isn't the same young female voice.
"Hi,"
she says, talking fast.
"Mr. Baird, you don't know me, but don't hang up. I have important information for you."
Which is super alarming. I toss the phone out the window again, and Leandro looks at me sidelong.
"Problems, boss?"
he says. The third time it happens, we're pulled over by the side of the road. Visibility has gone to hell. The sleet flakes are blowing in a horizontal stream like video static, and then a phone at the top of the bucket starts trembling and jostling. Leandro doesn't look. He's mesmerized by the storm outside, by the freshly rolled joint he's sipping at. For a while, I think I'm just going to wait it out. The phones aren't set up for voicemail, so I can just leave it ringing and ringing and ringing. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Let the dang thing hum for an hour. I don't care. But then another of the burner phones starts to buzz, and then another, and then all 8 of them. Bill Bear, Bear Williams, Barry Billingsley, Wilder Barr, Blair Willingham, Liam Barr, even Willie Bear Jr. The names and identities that make up the Barely Blur, all of them zuzzing and trembling and shuffling around in the bucket like cicadas on their backs, and I seize one furiously. "Who is this?" I say. Best practices. Later, Leandro and me and the dog are in the camper. It's a custom-built motorhome that I acquired a few years back, and I must say that it's a solid vessel. I've named it the way ships are named. The Guiding Star, I call her. And she's tricked out with 3 bunks, lots of storage, plus a pretty decent kitchen area. Outside, the storm is howling, but inside the Guiding Star, we're warm and snug. Leandro is sitting at the little dining table booth, itching at the cuffs around his ankles as I bring a couple of bowls of macaroni and cheese. I hand one to him and put the other on the floor for Flip. "Nice," Leandro says. "I get to eat the same food as a dog." "Everybody's equal here," I say, and head back to the stove to scoop up some mac and cheese for myself. It's a democracy.
"That's not what democracy means,"
Leandro says, and I clean off the ladle with my finger. I'm not going to debate politics. "Right on," I say. I sit down across from him and dig in, but he just sits there, holding his spoon, eyeing me critically.
"What's with the braids, Pippi Longstocking?"
And I don't say anything. I just give him a tolerant look. I have rocked long braids since a teenager, and I am immune to rude comments. I'm a biggish man, 6'2", broad-shouldered, bearded, and pale-skinned,